Just pop it all on this table here?
Yeah, put it here. I'll position it.
Sorry.
This is basically the best day of my life. Model, food, you, me, doesn't get better than this. Welcome to this episode of Beyond the Plate, presented by Cult MTL. For this episode, I have acclaimed award-winning food photographer Scott Usheroff, also known as Craving Curator. Scott is also operating owner of restaurant Spada, located in Montreal in the heart of St. Henry. In today's Beyond the Plate adventure, we follow Scott on a photo shoot at Snowdon Deli. You will see all those famous dishes come to life as we capture it with his lens and ours. Stay with me, this is going to be delicious. When I look at your photos, I have first a true internal experience where I am moved, and as well an identifying this is Scott Usheroff. How does one do that? Was it accidental? Did you find you were just like playing around and a photo came to life and you were like, that speaks to who I am? Please explain to me.
No, it wasn't like that. I think it was just, I understand how restaurants and kitchens work, how chefs work. I understand how photography works, but I think the most important thing is when I'm shooting, I make myself, and it's difficult because I'm a big dude, but I make myself invisible. I know everyone's already very stressed out. You know, it's very difficult already what they're doing. If it's going to be a shoot where we're shooting during service, I'll ask the chef if I could speak to the kitchen for a minute. I introduce myself. I tell them that I'm going to be in their way, and if they want me to get out of their way, just tell me, and I'll move, no problem. So they know I'm here to help them. I'm here to promote them, and I think that helps me to get true and real reactions from people. So that's the first part, I think, and then the second part is understanding how the camera works. Understanding how framing works, and looking at things through trying to find interesting perspectives that most people won't see. That's super important to me. That's the second thing. And then the third thing is understanding lighting. So once you've got the lighting down, then you can really become stylized, making food pop, making people pop, and just getting the raw emotion of the moment. So I think for me, that's, it's a combination of all those things, and I love it. And I love it so much, and I want to give everything that I have to it. So I think that also helps. Today we're gonna do a little photo shoot. So we're gonna get some of Snowdon Deli's iconic dishes on the table for Montreal and Lumiere. We're doing Snowdon Deli's coming to Spada. So this is for me, this is incredible. It's our 80th anniversary next year, so we're celebrating with the pop-up. I'm trying to integrate elements of the design of Snowdon Deli because it's having a big part of it. So, these tables, the wall, the placemat as well. Just, this is what makes Snowdon Deli special.
Can you explain the trajectory of leaving your tech job, becoming the most wanted, hunted photographer amongst restaurants and chefs, to then deciding to take the plunge and be a restaurateur yourself and open up Spada?
Yeah. Went to culinary school, graduated culinary school, worked for 5 years in restaurants. It was a bit too intense for me. I found my way into tech. I was getting headhunted constantly, like moving up. As time went on and AI became more prevalent and just like things started changing a lot. I think I had been laid off twice in like a 3-month period. And I think that was the point where everything shifted, yeah. So I'm like, how can I get back into the industry without going back in the kitchen? I'm gonna get a camera and I'm gonna start taking pictures and see how it goes. So I was working my tech job, doing the shoots, and I was, in school, really intense for about a year. My partner approached me and he's like, Scott, we want to open a restaurant with you. Which I'd always, in the back of my head. It was always in the back of my head, but I was always scared. It's scary. It's very scary. the restaurant industry is scary. There's there's no certainty that you're going to do well, but they really believed in me, and I think that helped me to take the leap there. So I invested whatever money that I had into this place, and then it opened, and then we were doing photography full time. We were a full-time restaurateur, and that was it. There was no more tech. I closed my LinkedIn page. I was done with that side of my life and only focusing on this.
Describe for me the energy in the dining room on a classic La Spada evening.
I mean, I think a big part of what we do here is that. So the food's amazing, but the room and the vibe and the atmosphere is a big part of it. The blinds are usually fully closed. Makes it feel like a private club inside and outside. So people come in and they're just like blown away by it. And when you're sitting here, you really feel like you're not in Montreal, not in St. Henry. The lights are dim. The candles are all lit on every single table and all the bars. Our staff is well dressed and they're all very presentable, but they have tattoos and they're edgy and weird and young and fun. And that goes same thing for our food and just the atmosphere. It looks like it's, a fancy restaurant, but it's not. It's like, I really want it to be like Nona's house, you know what I mean? Like it's big portions, it's warm food, it's things that people understand. That's really important to me, and I think that's how you get people to come back. I do the pass, I do quality control. I make sure all the dishes that are going out look great, taste great. That's very important to me. I touch tables. I talk to all my VIPs and all the people sitting at the restaurant. I think that's very important to people also. And it just creates like a friendly, nice atmosphere where people like to come. Sometimes I just edit photos at the end of the bar. So you can catch me here sometimes just editing photos. People come by, they talk to me. It's fun. It's unfortunately, delis are dying in Montreal. There's a few left. That's why I support it so much. When I was a kid, right, I used to go to the Brown Derby. I used to come to Snowdon Deli. I used to go to Deli Boys. These restaurants don't exist anymore.
It's a cultural thing, deli.
Yeah.
It's when you think of a deli, it's not like I'm going to a restaurant. You're going to a deli because you're not going there for food. You're going there to schmooze. If you call yourself a deli and you're not giving the vibe of like a community center or a cultural center, I just don't think you're a deli.
Nothing like it.
Do you remember a time where you truly felt celebrated in the community by both the restaurant industry and your peers?
I gotta say that I feel it all the time, and that's I think a huge part of why I keep going. I like when people like me and like what I do, and I make people happy, and that makes me happy. And I think I get a lot of positive feedback from people in terms of my work, my art. Working with me, it also embarrasses me. I get very nervous, but I do like it.
Okay, all noted.
Yeah, I get
Noted.
nervous. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Yeah.
But yet, oh my God, it feels
but
so
keep
good.
talking. That's it.
If your life were a photograph, a moment captured with the lens, what would that picture be?
I think it would just be like me being weird in a corner with my cameras, like both of them. My Leica around my neck and my camera in my hand, just like pressed up against the corner, trying not to be in everyone's way, but also get a really good shot. I think that would really explain things perfectly. Like trying to be a ninja, but also being, a big boy, or like trying to fit through a small space. Like that's also really funny, and I make jokes about it because it's funny. I don't know how some of these guys, I don't know how they work in the kitchen that they work in. Kitchens are tight, for the most part, kitchens are tight, and it's hard to get around sometimes. It's crazy. So, hats off to the chefs that work in really tight, constraining situations.
Scott, I want to tell you that watching you grow and succeed at an exponential rate has been such a true pleasure. I feel like an emotional mother watching her son blossom and flourish. I am so appreciative that you took the time to sit with me and get some of that story of yours out there for anybody who've been living under a rock and are getting to learn about who you are and your story. And then those who follow you but got a little bit of a little nugget or two. You're such an inspiration.
Thank you.
Thank you for spending this time with me.
Can I thank you?
Of course.
So I mean, you've been supporting the industry for many, many years, and we all appreciate that very much. So thank you also, and thank you for taking the time to do this with me. I think it was great. I really appreciate it.
Did you enjoy your moment?
I did. Thank you.
Was it everything you thought?
Yes, and more. Thank you.
Thank you.